First things first, this is not a video for the people who gonna come and be like, you're investing your money in the wrong way. It's ridiculous to buy all these sneakers. You need to be investing in this, that. You need to be planning this, that. Bro, calm down. Did you know what channel you clicked on if you're here for that? Because I get them comments every now and then. Do you know what channel you clicked on? A sneaker channel that talks about sneakers, sneaker collecting, sneaker heads, the sneaker culture, the sneaker game, shoes. Sometimes we talk about reselling. We got to because it's a part of it. But this is a sneaker channel, man. You feel me? Now, you don't know what I do because I don't talk about it. You don't know what investments I got. You don't know what stock I own. You don't know what my portfolio looks like. You have no clue. You know why? Because this is not an investment channel. It's a sneaker channel. So all that judgment be like, bro, you don't even know what I do. You don't know what I got my hands in. Just like a lot of people who make commentary on celebrities not helping people. Y'all don't know what organizations they run. Y'all don't know what charities they give back to. You don't know. So shut the hell up. You feel me? That's for them folks. Because I'm finna show. Had to get as the disclaimer because I don't want to see that. I just don't. Them comments make my neck itch. Look, I'm allergic to that. You feel me? So shush. Shut the hell up. But anyway, this is crazy though. This video about to be crazy. Right here on the floor, I have lined out from one end of my room all the way to the other end of the room every sneaker I just bought this year. It's only been not even 2 whole months in the year, and I'm gonna count them, and I'm gonna even add up. I got them off of retail. Thank God I ain't have to pay resale for that. But I'm gonna add every pair up price wise and tell how much I spent this year on sneakers alone. Oh. And I'm 2 months in, and I put the question in the title, slow down or all gas no brakes. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna make the best decision for me. Now, you want to talk about affording shoes? I do have 2 revenue streams, technically a couple of revenue streams, could be 3, 4, 5. I just need to, you know what I'm saying, tap into those other things. But that's, you know, that might be it. I ain't got to share all that. But at the same time, you got to be responsible. I got a family. I got people that depend on me. So buying sneakers is actually, even though that's what all I talk about on this channel, it's probably way down the line as far as priorities in my life. You feel me? Just buying sneakers. With that being said, man, I feel like we should just get into it. Every sneaker I bought this year so far, we're gonna actually talk about a couple of them that's coming up, and you know what I'm saying, whether I should go for them or just go ahead and be like, you know what, I'm good on those. I like them. I would definitely rock them, but I'm good on those. And y'all also know, before I get into the kicks, y'all also know that I am a truck driver. If I wear a pair of my brand new sneakers to work, they will be done just by the end of one day, probably in a couple of hours, because there's so much dust and dirt and grime in the back of my truck. There's so many things that my feet hit up against, like they would be over with. I don't work an office job, bro. I am literally a blue collar worker. I do deliveries to stores. I jump in and out of the truck. Like, I don't just drive. If I just drove, if I just bumped the dock and drive, that'd be a different situation too, but I don't do that. So anyway, let's go over the amount of shoes I bought so far this year. And I shouldn't even be doing this in February. It's crazy. The amount of shoes I bought, how much money I spent on sneakers, and should I pump my brakes a little bit? Should I slow down? Not stop, but should I just slow down a little bit? Let's get into it, man. Let's do it. So I'm gonna use my phone camera. It's early in the morning. If I look a little out of it, I'm gonna use my phone camera, and because I'm down here on the floor in the trenches, and I can kind of get a better look at the kicks down here. You feel me? It's ridiculous. I'm finna show this many sneakers, and I got all this in the background. Anyway, let's go ahead and get into it, man. Flip. Let's get into it, man. So this right here is the KD4 MVP. Y'all been seeing me showing these in the stores for the last couple of videos. They just dropped recently, but I copped this shoe at the beginning of the year because my guy down in Birmingham was able to get me a early pair, and I wanted to do the early review. So this is like, I should have waited for the blue ones because I wanted those more, but this was more like a video cop. I copped it just so I can get to be one of the first ones to have a review up. I mean, I like the shoe, don't get me wrong, I really like this shoe, but I prefer, out of the two, I preferred the blue one. And this one was $150, and like I said in these previous videos, the blue one was $130. So I should have waited on that. I probably won't, I mean, people ain't really care about these KDs like that, and I don't think I can return them. It's been over 30 days, so. But that was actually the first, I mean, out of all these shoes, this was the first shoe I showed. Even though the release date was recent, I got it early. So I'm kind of doing it in the order of how I bought them instead of when they dropped. Next up, you got your, and I wore these already, Air Jordan 1 Low, Cactus Jack, Mocha Velvet, Chocolate Velvet, whatever you call it. One thing I learned from this shoe so far is, 11.5 is the way I need to go. Half size down on Air Jordan 1 Low, bro. But these right here, this is my first time hitting the Travis Scott for retail, so I'm not even mad at this purchase. I'm glad I picked these up, man, and you know what I'm saying? It's a clean ass shoe, but I did find out that they go decent casually, and then you could probably rock them, you know what I'm saying? Dress up, dress down, put it that way. Next up is the shoe that didn't drop this year. Shoe dropped last year, but I got it off GOAT. It's the AirTech Challenge 2 in the Hot Lava colorway. Cleansed, in my humble opinion. This was one of the shoes that was actually on the list. Those Travis's was on the list too, but they came out last year, so. But I got them this year because that's how long shipping took. I ordered the shoe in 2024 and I got the shoe in 2025. But anyway, yeah, man, I got these. These came out last year, but I went ahead and pulled the trigger on them because I was on a cruise actually, and but they didn't deliver to 2025. But I was on a cruise for Christmas when I bought these, and the price had dipped so far. I was like, bro, they probably ain't gonna go no lower than this. So let me go ahead, and it was under $300. So I was like, let me go ahead and jump on them. I was surprised the resale was so crazy on them, but they made them limited and they made them a quick strike. So that's what happens. So my official first pickup, like that actually released in 2025, is the Air Jordan in the Black Cat colorway. These clean, man. I bought this shoe specifically for one reason. Number one, I like it. That's the number one reason. I love the fact that it got that charcoal gray on the elephant print. I love the fact that it has these laces and that Jumpman, that Jumpman that kind of got that like carbon fiber look to it. You know what I'm saying? These seem like they'll get pretty ashy though. You know what I'm saying? But that's how I do when you mess with black suede or black nubuck. Like the patent leather. I like everything about the shoe. I talked about it when I reviewed the shoe, the shiny midsole. I like the shoe, but one of the main reasons I bought it is because I literally have no all black shoes in my collection. Now, so far, we're only a few shoes in, and I do have an all brown shoe in my collection and an all black shoe in my collection, which I didn't have previously. So even though we don't need none of these shoes, trust me, we don't need none. We got collection. I got a collection. I got a crazy collection. So I don't need, as far as a need, I don't need none of these shoes, but for certain fits, it's a need for certain fit. You know what I'm saying? You want to pull out certain drip. These shoes can pretty much go with anything. You know what I'm saying? All one color, all black. You know what I'm saying? Can't beat that. Next up, one of my shoes, another shoe that was on my list. So by far, the only shoes that was literally on my pickup list was the AirTech Challenges. That's the only shoe that was just on my pickup list. I didn't think I was going to get the Travis's, but they came out last year anyway. But both of them came out last year. But anyway, that was on my pickup list. Next up, this shoe was on my list. This is the first shoe of 2025 that I actually had on my list. This is the first. If y'all paid attention to when I talked about upcoming releases, I was like, bro, this is the first one on the list. This was my most anticipated cop of 2025 so far. And it was my most anticipated cop of all year. Dion guys, man. Diamond Turf OG Atlanta Falcon guy. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how many times y'all call them. I don't care how many times I call them San Francisco. Even a couple of the, like, say, big companies that dropped this shoe got it wrong, but it is what it is. Nobody corrected them, but I'm going to keep correcting them, and all my folk from the ATL from Atlanta, we going to keep correcting y'all either Falcon. But, bro, this is on my list. This was the first shoe on my list, and I actually got it. I almost wanted to double up because this is like one of my most anticipated, but I held back because I know I probably won't even get as much wear out of this as somebody who wear their shoes on a regular basis. So that was the first one on my list though. How many shoes we in? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5th shoe was the only one that was actually on my list, but the next shoe was on my list as well. And I just put this kind of in the middle because the way I bought this shoe was like, I got it last year, but then that's that one on the box over there. I actually bought this one on the Nike Sneakers app. This is the one I'm keeping in the collection. I just did that video yesterday, so I ain't got to go too deep into that. But had to get the black toe Air Jordan 1s. I didn't have to because I got the 2016 black toes. But I don't know, man. I felt like the way they did it, the box and everything, I felt like it was just a must cop, bro. It's a classic shoe. One of my favorite Air Jordan 1s, OGs. And I feel like if I ain't copped these, man, I would have regretted it. I don't know. This thing about being a sneakerhead, that fear of missing out is crazy. That fear of missing out is crazy. Here's another shoe that I could have definitely waited on, even if I was gonna cop it, because I didn't realize how much it was gonna sit. And that is the KD4 in the Score and Title colorway. As soon as I got these early too. Athlete's Foot had these out like a month early. And when I saw them, I was like, bro, y'all, if y'all saw the pickup vlog, I was like, bro, back in the day when these dropped, this is one of the unicorns. This was one of the ones you couldn't get. So it's like that fear of missing out thing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking at the trajectory of how people been. And like I said, they didn't make none of these limited like they made them limited back when they dropped the first time, like in 2011, 2012. They didn't make none of these limited like that. So every one of it's like a knee-jerk reaction. Every last one of them, I'm like, bro, I got to have them, shawty. Every time they drop, especially like maybe not as much as those ones down there because that's not an original, but the ones that dropped back in the day, as soon as I can get my hands on them, I just go ahead and buy them, bro. You know what I'm saying? The retail for $130 on these too. So I don't know. Maybe this is one of the ones that I could have waited because the way they sitting around, I just honestly think this would be a under retail cop at some point. You know what I'm saying? So next up, shoe my wife actually bought me. And she just bought them for no reason, with no birthday, with no, nothing special. She just knew I wanted those. She was looking at my videos. And like I said, with copping out these shoes, bro, I was on the fence about these Fear 4s. I wanted them. I liked them. And I knew I can drip them and stuff like that. Some outfits and stuff. I had a lot of stuff in mind for this shoe. But I couldn't make myself going ahead and, you know what I'm saying, cop. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just like, damn, bro, I'm buying too many sneakers. This is one of the ones. And she surprised me with this shoe out of nowhere. Shout out to wifey. I love the Fear 4s. I'm glad she bought them for me because this is one I get to take off my head. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, well, at least she bought them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't get them. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going to add this into the money spent on the sneakers, but Fear 4s are hard. You know what I'm saying? I can't say nothing bad about Fear 4s. It's a dope shoe. I like the way they did the shape, like the way they did the materials. Fear 4s are fire. So let's get into the shoe that almost everybody and their mama wanted that I didn't realize was going to be so popular. Well, I did, but I didn't. But I didn't realize, I think I underestimated how much the hood messed with the Air Jordan 5 in the black metallic colorway. They did this shoe right. Just like the Air Jordan 4 reimagined, the black and red reimagined, bread, whatever. They did these shoes right. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people say, even though I prefer the OG breads with a nubuck, you know what I'm saying? Just put some nubuck on that just like these. A lot of people say the reimagined was better. You know what I'm saying? This camera picking up a lot of lint, bro. But anyway, these right here were done really good. Even with the 3M on the Nike Air, which the only thing I thought I was going to be on the fence about, it was just a well-done sneaker. This shoe I was on the fence with this kit as far as getting it this year because I got them 2015 still looking A1. You know what I'm saying? It's a couple of shoes I'm on the fence with. The cement Jordan 4s because my last pair still look good. I rocked that yesterday if y'all watched that video. And the Flu Games, stuff like that, and the Great 5, stuff like that, I've been on the fence about all year, bro. But once I seen how these look in the hand, like I said, if y'all watch my pickup vlog, once I seen how this shoe look in the hand, I was like, bro, had to have this one, man. Had to have this one. I'm finna go up to another shoe that a lot of y'all gonna say that I could have left out. Just from reading the comments when I did the unboxing of this video, a lot of y'all was like, bro, you ain't have to have those, take them back, Rich. They look like fry cook shoes, which I would agree to a certain extent, but the concept and how they did the Diamond Turf, you gotta believe the signing day joints. Man, this leather is just stupid. I'm sorry, bro. I don't regret this cop at all. You can't really just listen to people. Like, even though I mess with y'all heavy and I value your opinion on a lot of stuff, I'm still gonna cop and rock what I like. regardless of what. And I still think I want to do it on feet, even though I know the video might not get a lot of views. I think I want to do it on feet just to kind of show how I would drip it, because I already got a fit that I want to, you know what I'm saying, pull out with these right here that I was thinking of. But I love the leather on these, man. And these shoes, even when I bought it, you know what I'm saying, I bought it from Politics, and they didn't drop in a lot of stores. Nike sneakers got them, Politics, maybe a couple other places. But when I got them, I was like, I like them, Shawty. And you know what I'm saying, I hope I'm not getting an impulse buy like I did last year when I bought all those DT Maxes. Like, I want every single one of these to drop, just like I do with the KDs. Every one, every silhouette, every colorway that drop, I get them. You know what I'm saying? So that's, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be real careful with that. I might get the emeralds. I'm definitely gonna get the Ravens, the black purple with the nubuck. I might get the emeralds. I don't know, but I did want this one, man. I really like this. You know what I'm saying? So moving on, we're getting close to the end, y'all. It's a lot of kicks, man. A lot of kicks. We're getting close to the end. This shoe that was definitely on the list. Hold up. Let me recount. Let's show the shoe first before I do all that build up. Okay, this is the Air Jordan 1 85 high black red bread, band, unband, whatever you want to call them. Now, this shoe, at the beginning when I found out this shoe was coming out, before I found out it was going to be OG to form, I mean, I think they were saying it was going to be an 85 cut, but this is a little bit different than the 85 cut. This is like the 1985 original. Like you said, I'm sorry, but I've never seen one as close as to the originals that we be seeing. Unless they miss something out, this looks very, very similar to that mold of the original from 1985. Every time I see somebody, and that's why a lot of times when they did the rollout, they actually had a 1985 pair on deck so you can kind of like compare how close it is. But like I said, before they even dropped, before I knew about any of that, I knew they was bringing bread ones back out. And the fact that my 2016 is still dead stock, you know what I'm saying? And about, if y'all hadn't been around for the videos, I had 2 pair. I wore the other one a bunch of times and I sold it for like $400. And that's why I got a dead stock pair. It's my double up. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't like I don't wear this shoe. One of my favorite shoes to wear, bro. But since I had that 2016 with the glitter on it, I was thinking, I probably can sleep on these. If they would have made them just like that one, I would have definitely slept. It wasn't no need for me to have another one. They would have made this one just like 2016, I would have slept. When I saw these, bro, I was like, damn, got a cop. Little did I know they was going to be as limited as they was. And but I still end up coming out and getting me a pair. This is like, probably out of all these kicks, this was not my most anticipated. The Dion's down there was. But this is the most happy I've been with a pair, I think, this year. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, and last but not least, we down to the last kick. It was a shoe that was always on the list. Even though people say I don't mess with them, I really don't, because of the fit more than anything. Foamposite Galaxy. Foamposite 1 Galaxy. Like I said, the fit has always been the main reason I ain't met with foam. It ain't always been the main reason, because when I was younger, I ain't like everybody else who grew up on foams when they first came out, like in the 90s. I wasn't one of them people. I wasn't no foam fan. I became a foam fan through like when I first started my channel and stuff, just seeing how people rock them with different jeans and stuff like that, and see how clean they was looking on feet. You know what I'm saying? My son actually got me on foams like way back in like 2013. He just loved foams, and I was like, "You like those?" And I started seeing them wearing them. I was like, "Oh, they clean. I like them." And then when I tried to wear them, it's just the comfortable, like I just couldn't get my size right. I went up a size, they made my feet hurt. I went true to size, they made my feet hurt. So like I said, I'm still nervous about this one. Somebody told me they fixed the sizing on these. That has yet to be seen. But this shoe was on my list from day one just because of the 2012 All-Star Weekend, how much was going on, how much excitement for sneakers was going on, how much Nike basketball was just killing it with all those shoes that came out, bro. I mean, and just the trajectory of the game being changed from then on forth. And then we ain't gonna talk about hype. You could say hype, but you could also say excitement. And I'm going with the excitement narrative, bro. The excitement for these, bro. And just look at the shoe, bro. The Galaxy print is so clean, man. It's so different. Like when this shoe first came out, it was just like so different, bro. And they was doing different stuff with the KDs, the LeBrons, the Kobe's. The Kobe's the only thing I need. And it was just everything. It was just even the next year, 2013, they kind of redid it, but they did the Area 72
Or it was Area 74, Area 72? Yeah, Area 72. And they still had like a space station kind of theme in 2013 as well. 2012, 2013. So those all-star years, man, I really love the theme that they was going with. And man, these galaxies is just fire, in my humble opinion. You feel me? They hard. So anyway, man, that's it, bro. I'm going to add the prices up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I should add tax or not. I'm just gonna go retail. I ain't gonna add tax because I don't have all the receipts. These was $230 retail. They came out like $248, I think. But anyway, it don't matter. And I'm about to do the math right quick, and I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna tell y'all how much money I spent on sneakers. These are all the shoes I copped so far. I don't even know if I can get them all in frame. Okay, there we go. These are all the shoes I copped so far. So that might be the thumbnail. Anyway, let's tally them up. And talk about some upcoming stuff and what we can sleep on and what we can keep. Let's do it.
But all right, this is not a 100% accurate number because I did pay resale for one. Well, I paid resale for two. I paid like $20 over retail because I got these like before they came out, and I paid a little bit over retail for these. And these right here I bought off GOAT. So I paid over retail for those as well. It wasn't that much over retail, but I just got the approximate numbers for how much I paid for them. And but everything else, some of it I remembered the tax. So like I said, it's not an accurate number, and some of it I just put the number before taxes. But the grand total, and it might be a little bit more than or a little bit less than this, give or take, is $2,425. So $2,425, and it's just February. $2,500 on sneakers, and it's just February, bro. I don't know how I feel about that because you got to think about it. Number one, that just automatically tell me to pump my brakes and slow down. I'm still doing videos. Don't worry about it. I'm still putting up vlogs, pick up vlogs, videos, all that fire stuff like that. So you ain't even got to worry about that, shawty. You ain't got to worry about that. And I'm still doing release day vlogs. I already told y'all I'm sleeping on Flu Gang 12s, but you still would see me doing a pickup vlog on Flu Gang 12s because I'm looking out for my homie E. Well, I'm going to try to anyway. Because I know that shoe going to go slap ass crazy. It's going to be just as crazy, if not crazier, than the Black Metallic 5s, bro. Because the hood mess with 12s heavy. I say it over and over again in these videos, and you see it from the drops. The hood mess with 12s heavy. The hood mess with any Thunder version of a Jordan 4, whereas White Thunder, Black Thunder, regular Thunder, any Thunder, any black nubuck against another color on the Air Jordan 4, the hood go crazy for. And the hood mess with 12s, and they definitely mess with black against another color. Black against blue, black against white, black against red. They mess with it. Then it's an OG. Flu Gang is gonna go slap ass crazy. I ain't even got to talk about it. But I will be trying to get a pair for my boy E. That's one of them shoes. He kind of remind me of me when I was kind of like not just collecting, not doing YouTube and stuff like that, and just trying to get everything I got growing up, the stuff I really wanted growing up. I done got so much stuff that I ain't never even thought about growing up because it didn't even exist. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do that for him. But I'm gonna pump my brakes. Number one, I'm gonna slow it down because thinking about spending $2,500. Let's just say I spend $2,500 every 2 months. How many months is in a year? 12. So that's splitting down 6 times. That's $2,500 6 times, bro. 15 racks. $15,000, bro. It's a lot of money, bro. $15,000 is a lot of money to spend on sneakers in a year. Whew. 15 rack. That's a whip, shawty. I mean, it ain't the nicest whip, but that's a dependable automobile. $15,000. Hey, like if I do the same thing I did January, February for the rest of the year, you know what? Y'all investment people might be on to something. The people who go, I'm investing. Trust me, I already got some investments going. I'm sure I don't do it. I'm telling you, off rip, this is the most that I've copped in 2 months, in the first 2 months of the year since I've been on YouTube. It's actually quite ridiculous. I can pick out a few that I should have just said, you know what? Both of these KDs I could have waited on. Maybe those Diamond Turf signing days I could have waited on. I definitely could have chilled out on the black, just because I wanted an all black shoe. I could have chilled out on the black
the Black Cats. Travis's, I hit them for retail, man. I can't really get mad at that. Black Toes, like I said, I had 2016. I probably could have slept on a Black Toe. You know what I'm saying? I could have slept on a Black Metallic 5. Be honest with you, I could have slept on all these shoes. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? It's a part of being into this, man. It's a hobby. You're a collector. I just like to rock my shoes, and that's the only thing about it. I don't get that. That's my biggest caveat. A lot of people might jump in the comment and be like, Rich, man, if you can afford it, man, go ahead and do it, man. It's your hobby. You doing something you like. You're doing something you enjoy. This is true. But at some point, you gotta draw the line at when okay, it's my hobby and stuff like that. But at one point is it wasteful? Because like I say, I could probably sell all these shoes. I'm gonna probably, like, for a couple of them though, I probably have to go under retail to sell them. But you know what I'm saying? It's a part of it, Shawty. It's a part of it. So the first step is realizing and putting it into perspective, being rational about the situation. Like, you know what? I don't need all these, and it's a lot more sneakers dropping this year, upcoming. And we ain't gonna get too deep into it because this video done went on way longer than I expected it to. So we're not gonna get too deep into it. But I just want to talk about a couple that's upcoming that I'm like, bruh, like I might sleep on these. So number one, and I do screenshots right here. Like I said, I'm gonna try to make this segment as short and sweet as possible. Number one, and I think this should come out pretty soon. It is the Air Jordan 4 SP SB SP Navy. So I probably won't get this shoe, not because it's not fire, not because I don't like it, not because I know I can drip some outfits with it. A1. I'm talking about be fresh to the T with these on. I know this for a fact. And I like the shoe, but I got the green ones. That's my only reason. Other than the fact that these are going to be like $250 maybe. But I got the green ones, man. I got the OGs. I got the ones that, as far as sneakerhead is concerned, when you put them on your feet, you be like, okay, he got the one. He got anything after these green ones, they going to be like, oh yeah, they clean. But them green ones, they going to be like, oh yeah, he rocking them the ones right there. So I'm sleeping on those. I'm not even going to go for them. If somebody want me to try, somebody in my circle want me to try for them, I probably will. But I'm not going for them. And like I said, I mentioned not too long ago, the Air Jordan 12 in a flu game colorway. They look just like mine. I'm sorry. You ain't finna convince me otherwise. I got to look at these in hand, and I came back and looked at mine, and I was like, bro, that would make my decision for me. I got to look at these in hand, and I came back and looked at mine, and I was like, bro, I got the blue ones like this. I got these already in 2016. They still in A1 condition. I got cherry 12s. All the 12s I be kind of wanting, I be getting. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't need two pairs of flu games. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? So, we sleeping on that pair. See, we already saving money. SBs, these right here. This one is going to be a little bit harder for me to sleep on, seeing that it is my favorite Air Jordan 4 of all time. And it's the Air Jordan 4 in the white cement colorway. And shout out to Z Sneakerheads. I'm pulling all these images from Z Sneakerheads right now. I don't know if they're his personal pairs, or I don't know if I think he might have got them at that somebody got these at that event. You know what I'm saying? But this shoe right here, out of all these I'm talked about so far, this is the one that I'm on the fence about. This is the one I'm on the fence about, bro. On the fence about it. Don't know. Honestly, don't know if I'm getting them or not. I don't know if I'm getting them or not. They're making it hard for me, bro. This shoe right here, see, we gonna already spend it. This is one I'm definitely gonna go after. We already spending money right here, shawty. This is 100%. I'm going after the shoe if I can get it. If I can't, then I'm gonna let fate decide if I had the shoe or not. It's the Air Jordan 1 OG High. Says I'm back. That's the name of it, I guess. They always go with some kind of theme. It's a Chicago style. I didn't get the Unions in 2018. Neither pair of the Jordan 1s. I really want these in a collection. I'm gonna do two more, because there's a lot more stuff that I can talk about that's dropping, but I'm just gonna do two more. And this pair is looking so immaculate, bro. Like, when I saw these pictures, I was like, why y'all got to do me like this? They did them with the Lost and Found vibes, and it's the Air Jordan 1 OG High. I should call these the Air Jordan 1 OG High. Why y'all doing this to me? In the UNC colorway. I got these, bro. Where they at? I got 2015s that was fairly easy to get. Let's look at them right quick. Fairly easy to get. I didn't really they didn't put up a huge fight. They still look good. I mean, they got a little creasing and stuff like that, but they still look good. The one that's dropping is basically a vintage shoe. You know what I'm saying? So,
Y'all tell me. I mean, I know when you really think rationally about the situation, I don't need them. I don't need these, bro. I don't need these, but I want them. I ain't gonna lie to you. I definitely want them. They clean as hell, man. The way they did them, that kind of OG vibe, they look like a mix between kind of an 85 cut, but it's not an 85 cut. They just like the Lost and Found. Except they did the cracked leather kind of all the way through the shoe instead of just on the top collar. And then last but not least, this is the last shoe I'm going to talk about, and it is the Air Jordan 5 Great Colorway. I'm not getting these. Between these, flu games and stuff like that, man, I ain't getting them, bro. I ain't getting them. I got the last kind of drop of this, and this is technically the first, OG with Nike Air they did in a long time, and I don't feel like should I reach mine? I'll reach them. I'll reach them for the crew, man. It's for the squad right here. It's for the squad. Now, what I will say is the shape on this 2025 looks a whole lot better than this shape. But at the end of the day, if I'm walking around with this shoe on my feet, Rich Nation, if I'm walking around with this shoe on my feet and somebody else got on the 2025s, unless you just really, really put the shoe right beside each other, and we will both have to, me and the person who I'm walking next to will have to take off our shoes, and you will have to look at the differences. The shape is definitely better on the 2025. It got the toe box looks a whole lot better on the 2025. But look, man, these still look new. These still look new. Other than the natural yellowing that comes from the icy outsole, these shoes look A1, bro. It's absolutely no reason for me to get 2025s and have these. I can sell these. Now, these didn't have laces originally. If y'all remember this drop, this was the West Philly based on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It didn't have lace holes. It just had a strap to hold the shoe down on your foot because Fresh Prince didn't wear laces in his Jordan 5s. So that's what that was based off of. But, bro, if I got this one, like I said, looking at all this money I spent on sneakers so far this year and combining it with the fact that that I got a lot of these shoes almost looking real new and identical to the newer release, there's a couple of them that I'm still gonna get, you know what I'm saying? But it's a couple of them that I'm just like, bro, it's really, I'm not finna keep spending all the money on shoes, especially in my profession where I can barely wear my shoes to work, like I talked about at the beginning of the video. Anyway, this video has been way longer than I expected it to be. I hope that y'all still enjoyed it. I hope y'all still check it out, man. And y'all can comment below y'all thoughts. Pump the brakes a little bit, Rich. And I know it overwhelmingly, when I posted this question on Instagram, I had an overwhelming amount of people say, keep going. No brakes. All gas. I'm like, y'all gonna buy some of these shoes for me? Even if you do, y'all gonna buy me some storage space so I can fit all this stuff? Because it's already looking like athlete's foot in here, Foot Locker. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? This is literally a bedroom in my house, an extra bedroom. I'm running out of space, shawty, and I just can't keep, I just can't keep doing it. Like I said, usually when times like this happen, I do a sneaker sale, but that's the only reason I hope the market kind of changes a little bit, because I don't want to, everything in this collection I have to sell for either retail or less. I'm not even really opposed to selling everything for retail. Not everything, but most of this stuff for retail. I'm not opposed to that. But when you get to certain shoes, bro, and what I had to go through to get them, and the fact that I actually paid resale for a lot of these kicks, if I pay resale for a shoe, I'm not selling for retail. If I paid $400 for a sneaker, I'm not selling it for $190, $200. I don't care. I keep that shoe forever. I paid resale for it. Or if I had a lot of these shoes, I go all the way back to camping out days, camping out 4-5 hours. I'm not selling that shoe under retail. I can't do it, man. Anyway, what's y'all advice or thoughts? Comment below and let me know. As always, I appreciate y'all for watching. Hit the thumbs up, like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Hit the notification bell so you can become a part of Rich Nation. Stand all the way up to the moon on them and keep. That was kind of dry. That was kind of messed up. Family still sleep. It's early in the morning. I can do it a little bit more sensual. Stand all the way up to the moon on them and keep watching my videos. That was bad too, because that's what I'm here for. Gone.
Watch me go stupid Ladera. Check out my kiss in a para. Rich like a king of Pharaoh, yeah. El Capitan, they calling me Jet like I'm Sparrow. East Atlanta in my blood, the streets call me Twin like Tia Tamara, yeah. Watch out with the Camaro. Stay out my lane, it's too narrow. God mode, staying blessed, I'm keeping my eye on the sparrow. Man of the people you did, they singing my name just like it's a carol. Cause Mike got the juice by the barrier, yeah. I can't really